2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Washington Wizards as they'll be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, they've been on a tremendous run, and we're deep enough into the season now to know that it's no mirage. These guys definitely for real. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers. That's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel it a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game. But anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 82 games. Doesn't mean the team.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right. We get 2 games a night, remember?
On the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll, not just
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Taking a look at Washington. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. 2 elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
This is a special matchup. I mean, we got here tonight. 2 rival franchises, a lot of history between the two, and some bad blood. So let's just see how all this adds up in terms of drama.
And, guys, I think if you ask them, as far as they're concerned, this game counts twice in the standings. I mean, it carries that kind of weight. It really holds that kind of significance for both of them.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots, and it's Pena in at power forward. Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
And the wide-open shot from Green. Offline with his 3.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. All with it. In the corner, it's Morris. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Morris has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Cavaliers are gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Green against Beal. Green dishes to Love. Here's George. Rebounded by the Wizards. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Now Wall. Following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Wall passes to Pena. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And here's Green outside, and that one's good. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
It's Beal on the wing. Here's Todd. Carries it down low.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Wall against Irving. Beal, the pass to Todd. Can't hit. Excellent D there from George.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now, here is Irving. Boy, he was something else against Boston. And the basket good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Looking now at some numbers for Beal. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Averaging about 19 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Now, here's Wall. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Morris, a screen. Wizards passing it around. 4 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Now, here is Irving. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Look at the night for Green. He's already got 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green. Monroe's check in for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good for Green.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here is Carter Williams. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. It's stolen by Green. Irving kicks to Green. The feed now to Irving. Love wide open. He fires. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Knocked loose. Carter Williams against Irving. To the wing right side. Now the pass to Nixon. Here's Todd. That one wide left.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Green with a screen on Carter Williams. Monroe, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Back to Carter Williams. They set the pick. Pass to Todd. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Taylor's checked in for George, and it's Patterson in for Kyrie Irving. He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Now here's Carter Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. There's a screen. It's stolen by Green. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Monroe. The shot is off, and the Wizards now going the other way. Last time they met was in Washington.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The drive by Green and stolen by Outlaw. It's stolen by Green. Now Cleveland moving it up. Patterson can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here is Outlaw. Last time out, he had 13 points. That's good.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Outlaw with it, guarded by Green. Off the pick. Can't throw it down with one hand. There's the pick. Monroe in the corner. No good. That would have tied it. With 1 on the clock, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And John Wall spoke prior to the game. He talked about the identity of the Wizards team.
Defensively, just being that gritty and grimy team that makes it tough for teams to score in their paint. I think we can be a very great team.
The Wizards not exactly, Clark, the first team that you think of when it comes to gritty and grimy team defense, but maybe he's really got a point here in how tough the Washington defense can be.
Well, it's been good enough to have taken them further than most thought they'd go. And you don't get there without the defense, Kevin. You know that. I'm really impressed, though, with Wall's mindset in all of that.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating it.
Green, he's in at shooting guard. Taylor is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Kyrie Irving and it's Sampson in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics really lit it up from the floor. He ended with 29 points, and did he ever have active hands on defense? Stealing, blocks, both were a part of his game that night. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
It's Wall with the drive. Fernandez from outside. They get it again. Cavaliers leading. Irving kicks to Green. There's the pick. The dish to Taylor. It's deflected. 3-on-3. Here's Morris. Takes the assist and lays it in. picked out the pass nicely.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity stripe. Kyrie Irving is second.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, typically you're going to find your best free throw shooters at that point guard spot. But it doesn't happen automatically. I mean, these fellas are consistently working and practicing to keep that percentage as high as it is.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Wall with the steal. Finished off the break. Wall's got it all tied up now for the Wizards. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Irving kicks to Green, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Green, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. Now Wall. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Nails it from the high post. Wall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Here's Green. It softly drops in the floater.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Pass to Beal. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Beal's got 7.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And so he hits the technical free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. To Monroe, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Outlaw dishes to Morris. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Goes up.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Lynn kicks to Green. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Lynn. Feeds to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Lynn the pass to Green. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. Kicks to Carter Williams. They double him with Green. Down low. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket for Morris. The drive by Green. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And that's now 27 points for Freak. The Wizards have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. They set the pick. The pass to Nixon. Here's Outlaw, and he banks in the layup.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Green dishes to Love, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Doris Burke has an update for us.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Morris. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Green. A 29-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Nixon. Shoots, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now it's a 3-point Wizards lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Green kicks to Patterson. Rebounded by the Wizards. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
2 on the clock. No good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Wizards up by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. Nice energy you showed defensively. The steals kept coming. I want you guys to have that same nose for the ball in the second half. Don't be afraid to take a few chances, even if it means risking a foul call. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And let's keep the pace deliberate when we start this half. I want to see us get settled in, not trying to do too much too soon. We expected this to be a battle, and it has been. From here on out, it's a battle we're going to win. Get a hand in, fellas.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt, and it's Pena in at the four-man position. Here's George. It's deflected, and they get it back. The shot's good from Love. The Wizards with the lead. Outside, Wall. Inside, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. Second, the Cavaliers.
You know, a team that shares the ball freely will create opportunities for the right player to score more times than not. They don't have to force it. Everybody recognizes that if they move and get open, the ball will find them.
First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Love outside. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
6 to shoot. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
A floater. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from George.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Green, the screen. Irving passes to George. The drive by Green. Back to George. Got a piece of it. Green against Wall. Out to Morris. Here's Pena. The 15-footer. Good. He's got 6.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
First in scoring, first in steals, and he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sampson's checked in. Beal against Green to the left side wing. And Fernandez kicks to Beal. Fires at the elbow. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
The Cavaliers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Free throw drops for Green. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Wall passes to top. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Wizards just way behind.
And when I look at Washington, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
It really has been something to see. I mean, a remarkable and quick turnaround. It's been dramatic in how far they've come from last season.
They double him with one. Irving attacking. Look from Love. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Beal on the double team. Green kicks to Sampson from outside the arc. That's good. Sampson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
So both teams making some changes here. Wizards trail by 7. Passes it to Nixon. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Pena, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love. The Wizards have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Dishes it to Beal. There's a good screen. Here's Nixon up and in on the layup. 5. Irving. Yes! Irving's got his 7th assist in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The feed to Beal. Rejected by Taylor. Justice ball. Washington keeps possession. Patterson is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Clock at 2. Wizards trail by 7. Green with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
24-second shot clock violation. Hands off.
And Morris comes over to help. Here's Green. He's got 34. Shot by Taylor, no good. Outlaw, the pass to Pena, to the middle. They double him with Green, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. Freak number 1.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
I tell you what, I think he relishes those difficult assignments. I mean, he's such an intense competitor. Defense is what drives him.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. And Patterson kicks to Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
All right, let's go.
You got to play without fouling.
And so he hits both. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Morris outside. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Morris has got 10 points in the game.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Outlaw. Finish off the break. Now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition. And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Out of bounds. Washington ball. In for your Cavaliers.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Outlaw kicks to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Pena. Shoots from 14, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 10. Patterson. No good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Here's Wall. They've got Taylor. Jeremy Lin is out there with Irving. And it's George in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Irving drives in. George, no good.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Irving's shot is good.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Wall kicks to Morris. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Washington. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. If he misses a large number of games, you have to think it will have an effect on their chances of winning an NBA title this season. A tough break if that's how it turns out, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best. It's been really fun to watch Wall in this one. 10 points and a steal.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
It's obvious.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Green to the middle. Here's George. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
It's hauled in by George.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Morris with the screen for Wall. Ejected by Taylor. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Good. And it's a 5-point Cavalier lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
The drive. Jam.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Green's got 42 in the game. Irving against Wall. To the paint. Here's Todd. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at it.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Here's the screen. Wall attacking. A 3 from Morris. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
Yeah, they've got time, and if he can keep stretching the defense like he has been with the three-point shot, that lead could evaporate in a hurry.
And it's Love penetrating, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Green, the pass to Love. The wing jumper off target.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Wall with the slam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
To the inside, Todd. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Green against Beal. Green kicks to Love. Fires from 14. That one wide left. Wizards trail by 4. Looking to get back on track here. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Wall. 9 points here for Beal. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And Wall kicks to Morris.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
.137 left in the fourth quarter. Wall against Irving. Beal gets a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Beal.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Beal against Green. Just 5 to shoot. Lost to Hansen. The 19-foot shot. With all in that time before dropping in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. They set the pick. Here's Beal. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Green with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Love. Buries it from outside.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Bradley Beal.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Beal.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team. At the line for the Cavaliers. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers.
Inside. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Seconds left in the game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. And Wall kicks to Morris. The 3. Green with the rebound. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
A tough break there, Kevin. But frankly, they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit anyhow.
At the line for the Cavaliers. 3. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Wall. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most. Got the W.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
Coach is always stressing defense to us. And I never want to let either him or the rest of the team down. Our goal every night is to come out and give them trouble running their offense. We accomplished that tonight.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
What a special night for him offensively. Anytime you can get a player who's scoring up in the 40s, you know he was feeling it. And once he got rolling, his teammates were getting him the ball and just getting out his way.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.